Hey learners, do you know that there are many places in the world that are a lot scarier than you can imagine? Do you want to know where they are located and why are they so scary? Do you also want to know if you are allowed to visit these places? We will know about 10 such places, their darkest past and their haunted tales in this video. First place is Castle of Brissac. Castle of Brissac is the highest castle in France with 7 floors and 204 rooms. It is haunted by the illegitimate daughter of King Charles VII, who was killed by her husband in the castle. She is often heard by the visitors and seen in the tower room of the castle, which is now serving as a hotel on special occasions. Brave guests are allowed to stay overnight in the hotel. The second place is Monte Cristo Homestead. Monte Cristo Homestead is in New South Wales, Australia. It is a late Victorian mansion built by a Lord William Crawley in 1876. The mansion is haunted by a young man who was dropped down the stairs, a maid who fell from the balcony, or a stable boy burned to death. The most active ghost is of the son of a caretaker who was found curled up next to his dead mother and chained up for 40 years. The house is now serving as a museum and a hotel, offering dinner and ghost tour about its dark past. The third place is Bhangarh Fort. Bhangarh Fort is a fort city built in 17th century in Rajasthan. It is known as the House of Ghosts and is serving as an archaeological site. There are two stories about the ghosts here. One is about a wizard called Singhiya and a princess called Ratnavati. The wizard gave the princess an oil that would make her fall for him, but she threw it away and crushed him. The wizard cursed the inhabitants to death without a hope of rebirth. Another story is that an ascetic cursed the fort because its shadow overpowered his property. He cursed that if anyone tries to build a roof for the fort, it will collapse. Be sure to visit it in daylight as it will be closed between sunset and sunshine, and anyone visiting the fort after the sunset would never be seen again, according to the locals. The fourth place is Myrtles Plantation, USA. Myrtles Plantation is situated in the town of St. Francisville, northwest of New Orleans, USA. 10 people were murdered here, so there are many ghosts in the mansion. Most active ghost is of Chloe, who got her ear cut by her lover. She wears a green turban and intentionally peers into people who are in bed. The fifth place is Dragsholm Slot, Denmark. Dragsholm Slot is one of the oldest castles in Denmark and reportedly most haunted castle in all of the Europe. The castle is haunted by at least 100 ghosts, including the Earl of Bothwell, the husband of Mary, Queen of Scots, who died as a prisoner in the castle. You may also see the White Lady wandering in the halls, whose skeleton was found in a wall by the builders in 1930. This castle is now serving as a luxurious hotel with lavish rooms serving local foods, ghost tours, and 2 night stays in it. The sixth place is Castle of Good Hope, Cape Town, South Africa. Castle of Good Hope is South Africa's oldest building built in the 17th century by the Dutch East India Company. The first ghost was spotted in 1915 when an apparition of a tall gentleman jumping off the side of one of the castle walls and walking between the bastions Leerdam and Orangey. There are more ghosts: the Lady in Grey, Bell in the Bell Tower ringing on its own, and the ghost of a black dog. The castle is now a popular tourist attraction with 3 prestigious museums and a memorial to Krotova, the leader of Khoi Nation, and an opportunity to learn more through a guided tour. The seventh place is Hellfire Club, Montpelier Hill, Ireland. The Hellfire Club was a hunting lodge built in 1925 for William Connolly, an Irish parliamentary speaker. Tales of animal sacrifice, black masses, cloven hoofed men, and murder are linked to the structure. The popular tale is of a satanic creature who visited the club and disappeared in ball of flames. There are tales about a black cat that took on a priest and haunts the lodge. And a young lady who was brutally killed is another regular ghostly visitor. The Hellfire Club is a popular stopping point on a walking trail through the Dublin Hills. Ghost tours are also available for the week of Halloween. The eighth place is Banff Springs Hotel, Alberta, Canada. The Banff Springs Hotel in Alberta, Canada is one of the Canada's greatest railway hotels and reportedly most haunted buildings in the country. The hotel is haunted by a bride who broke her neck after falling off the staircase, a family who were murdered in room number 873, and a former bellman who served at the hotel during 60s and 70s who still likes helping the guests dressed up in his 60s uniform. The hotel now serves as a luxurious year-round resort. It is also known as the Castle of Rockies. The ninth place is Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island is a small island between Venice and Lido. In the 14th century, when Venetians were infected by the bubonic plague, they were sent here to die. And when they died, they were burnt on giant pyres. This place is also used as a mental asylum during 1800s, where patients were experimented and tortured. This island is full of ghosts and cursed unhealthy spirits. Voices, screams, and dark fleeting shadows are experienced by the visitors, and visitors also feel an oppressive evil feeling as soon as they step on the island. This island remains totally abandoned and off bounds to most visitors. The 10th place is the Langham Hotel, London. The 153-year-old Langham Hotel has long been a staple of high life in London. Many literary legends stayed in the hotel, and it provides the setting for a famous Sherlock story, A Scandal in Belgravia, by Arthur Conan Doyle. There are at least 5 ghosts in the hotel, and the room number 333 is rumored to be the most haunted of all. The Langham's most esteemed ghostly guests are Napoleon III, the first president of France, or a German nobleman who was said to kill himself in the hotel.